We're mic'd up with Montgomery.
Welcome to Real Talk, where real estate meets real conversations.
I'm Sean Harvey.
I'm Brittany Newhart.
What's new, Brittany?
Not much. I was trying to see how fast I could say that. It's kind of a tongue twister.
You gotta go a little faster.
I know, right?
Or maybe slow down so we can understand.
That's true. That's good. I joked about being an auctioneer. I was like, there's no way I could. I can talk a lot, but I can't talk fast. And also, I'm the kind of person that, like, for bidding stuff, I bid against myself because I have no idea what number it's at. Anything. I can't understand them. It'd be so bad.
It'd be entertaining to watch that.
It would. I'd be like, hey, what did you just bid?
What did you say?
Yeah, what'd you say? I'd be like, wait 1 second every time I bid it. So, no, but we just got over one of the holidays.
Yeah, we went through Thanksgiving, and how was that?
It was good. Thanksgiving is fine. I do not like Thanksgiving at the end of the month, though. Like, yeah. It's nicer when
it's a little rushed because now it's already like.
Well, it's like before you go back to work, it was December. Like, right. It kind of sucked. So, I mean, we went back to work sooner, you know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, business owner and stuff. But, no, we had a good Thanksgiving. I hosted, so we had a lot of good food, and everybody brought good food, and we had lots of leftovers, so that's good.
Yeah, it was simple and easy at our house, so we didn't have anywhere to go, which was A-okay with me.
That's what I was like, I didn't have to travel.
Weather wasn't the greatest, and...
Yeah, and then that's raining right into moving snow, so...
Yeah,
it's that season.
2 days of snow.
Yes, and it was 2 days of...
I don't mind if it's going to snow, just snow in like 4 hours and be done with it so that we can get it cleaned off. It's hard to keep all the sidewalks clear for 2 whole days.
Yeah, well then it's like... Randy's like, should I go move it or should I wait? And then they're calling, and he's like, it's still snowing. Like, do you want me to come back 3 times?
Right.
Like, I could, but I'm going to charge you.
You get 3 bills.
Exactly. Yep. He's like, what do you want? So, no, we had Thanksgiving, snow removal. We got into Black Friday stuff, and Cyber Monday, and Shop Small Saturday, and you had Sunday Fun Day, and we had a whole bunch of deals.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we were at the pet store most of Black Friday and Small Business Saturday and all that, so that was fun.
Yeah. You didn't do too much real estate, probably?
No, this was one of the slower holidays. Normally somebody will call me during Thanksgiving dinner and be like, hey, I'd like to show this or see this house in town.
You had an offer, though, accepted right before.
Yeah,
yeah, that was good.
Knock them out before.
Yes, it's like hurry up and say yes so we can celebrate for Thanksgiving.
That's right,
yeah. There's one time I put in, like, I went to go write an offer around Thanksgiving here, and I was like, ooh, don't put it on Thanksgiving Day. Because then then I also have to probably double check on Thanksgiving and phone people.
Somebody did do that to me this week, though, last week.
Oh, yeah? That's fun.
Thanksgiving, they gave me a deadline of Thanksgiving at like 2 p.m.
Wait, was that?
It was an accident, but
okay, was that? I did do that. Okay, I did say, I was like, hey, I messaged you, and I was like, yeah, I gave you the day after Thanksgiving, and then I looked at the dates. I'm like, oh, never mind. I gave you till Thanksgiving, but I did give you 2 days, so I was like, at least you had.
Yeah, I had plenty of time to. Knock it out beforehand.
Yeah, you knocked it out. You did not accept it. So.
Well, it wasn't intentional.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, you talk about it. There's this situation was a house sits on the market for a while, and then all of a sudden it gets 2 offers, and. It happens. Yeah. So, you can still get multiple offers when your house has been on the market for 6 months.
That one took a little longer. It sat there. I think it was on the market for 7 months. We had some showings and some interest, but no offers. And then... All of a sudden, after 7 months, multiple offers, 1 day.
Yep. And it closed quick, too, so it was a good one.
Yeah.
It is neat, though, like... how that can happen. Like, people think, oh, nobody wants my house. We're going to close in 8 days. Yeah. All of a sudden you get 2 offers, 8 days. All of a sudden you're like, oh man, now we got
the house deal is done. And it's like crazy. Yeah. So it's like,
I love that house. But
it's cool.
It was a neat house. So it was one of those where I'm like, I'm surprised it's still out there because it was outdated, but that sometimes doesn't matter.
But in great condition.
Yeah. So what are some of your other pet peeves? You know, I hate getting offers on holidays, or not. You don't hate getting offers. You hate having deadlines. Offers. Yeah, I was like, you hate having the harsh deadlines and then trying, and it's not the deadlines of it. Like, usually we can get it done. It's trying to get a hold of them and then being like, hey, I'm sorry, you have to stop eating real quick and sign this right now.
Right. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
I hate that because I feel like I'm like, sorry, I know that you're driving to Sioux Falls in the middle of a snowstorm, but can you pull over and sign this?
Yeah.
We're not usually that.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I don't like is when real estate agents list houses on Fridays. Not because I don't want to work the weekend, because most of the time I'm in town anyways. But it's always on the one weekend that I leave town that the house gets listed on a Friday afternoon, and I'm in a different state or something.
Yep. And you have 4 buyers.
Okay, I have people that would love to see this, but I mean, we can work together on showing it. Some years you've shown some. It's like, why wasn't that there Tuesday?
Yeah, I was. I feel like yesterday I was showing them houses. Why couldn't you have listed yesterday? Yep, I get that, and
another pet peeve. Another one is when real estate agents send verbal offers and then never follow up again.
I've had that. Okay, they'll send a verbal offer. I've had this before. A verbal offer, and then everybody agrees and we negotiate back and forth, and then they send me and they're like, okay, we'll write it up, and it's different.
Yeah.
Why do you even verbally?
Yeah. To me, if you're going to send me a verbal offer, I want the facts, and I want the same facts put on the paper.
Yeah.
And if you just ignore my verbal counteroffer, I don't like that either.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that.
But it happens sometimes.
I don't know. It's hard too because sometimes agents will call, and I've done it too, because sometimes you're like, is it worth my time to even write an offer? But you're like, do you think they would take this much? And it's like, I don't know, try. And because sometimes it's true. Sometimes the person might be willing to look at any offer. But I was like, if this is your highest and best, it is kind of nice to just be like, would they ever go this low? This is their highest and best. They will never, you cannot counter back no matter what.
Right.
No, it's not going to work. Yeah. Okay. Then fine. And sometimes sellers have situations, and we know it. We're like, they cannot go under this number. And if that's under that number, don't waste your time.
Mm-hmm.
So, sucks. But
I'm not too picky though, really. I mean, those are a couple that popped into my head.
Okay, no, I have a lot of things, but it's not like anything crazy. So like lock boxes, I just hate them. I hate lock boxes. I hate keys. Keys hate me. It's a mutual thing. I love getting there to a showing early because by the time my person shows up, I'm still trying to unlock the door. Mm-hmm. And there's so many times where I've been like, you want to try? Because I'm just sitting here struggling, and they're like, oh my gosh.
Lock boxes are kind of, I don't know. They're kind of giving us a run for our money.
The only ones that don't work are the ones out of town.
Right. Like if you have a listing in Redfield, and then it's guaranteed not to work.
Yes. Or dismissed.
Or Wessington Springs.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yes. And it's horrible.
I just need to take 3 of them with me so I can swap them out every time I'm there.
Yeah. That's just a pain in the butt. So I don't love lock boxes. Keys. And then somebody gets like this old skeleton key and you're trying to unlock their front door, and it's like, really? And the old lock boxes though are worse. So I'm not tall, and some of these doors are like 8-foot tall doors, and they would hang on the top.
Yeah, it was interesting.
And I was like, cool. Okay, so then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to take a landscaping brick from their landscaping and set it there to try to step on. I got smarter and carried it on a stool. Thankfully, we don't have it anymore, but it was so bad because I was like, I have to reach this. And there was a few showings I showed up, and I'm like, can you reach the lockbox? You have to put this key in. Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh. I think I still have it on my keys now that I think about it.
I think I took mine off finally. So
yeah, I probably should. I feel like I was always like, there's going to be one still somewhere.
Oh, there might. Well, not of ours. It wouldn't be the key the same.
Yeah. So okay, so lockboxes. I dislike a lot of light switches. And yesterday I had a showing too where the light switch isn't where it should be. Oh. Okay? So like light switches all have like certain heights. This one, all the light switches were just a little bit higher. So like you reach in and you're feeling around this area where the light switch should be, and they were up here. I had bugs to show. So you're using a flashlight to try to get it, and then you find it, and it's like, that's annoying. So
yeah, it's amazing how fast we get on turning lights on and off.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yep, should be one right here.
Yep,
and then they move it to the other side, then it's like, oh.
My favorite is always like, okay, I'm going to turn the basement light off because I don't know if there's one at the top of the stairs, and then you have to walk up the stairs in the dark, or I'm like, you guys go ahead, and I'm like, wait for them to safely get upstairs, and then I'm like, okay, watch me fall down the steps. It's always fun. And I don't, let's see, I had some other ones. There were some good ones. Lights, mainly. I don't love when somebody's like, oh, here's how to get into the house, and it's very complex, especially when I'm showing like 6 houses.
Right.
And then all of a sudden one of them's like, go to the back door, but not the south back door, the north back door. And the lock box is under the deck behind the bush. And it's like, what the heck is going on? Because sometimes the lockbox isn't on the door; it's hooked to something else.
Yeah, sometimes they are. They're tricky to find sometimes. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's like a Easter egg hunt.
Yeah, it is. It's like, what door was it? Oh, it was the east door, not the west door.
Yeah, and I always had to. I always print off a Word document sheet, and then I put like who the agent is, obviously, and the like quick details, 3-bed, 2-bath type of stuff. And then I always had to put like how to get to the lockbox. Lockbox should be on front door. There is no key. Here's the passcode, and that's hard. But yeah, it's I don't mind it. We had on our house when we sold it, we had our passcode door lock, and we just created a separate one for showings. And then once we just did that. It was nicer because we didn't have to try to find a key because we didn't have a key for our house.
Yeah, well, 9 out of 10 times, if somebody gives me a code for the house, the next time I show it, I'm not going to remember it. No. Or I shredded the paper it was on.
So. Exactly. I never remember it, except if it's my own listings. I've said it enough times to somebody else. I remember it, but...
I have a note in my phone with some of them. But it's locked up tight, so you can't get in.
Exactly. Well, it's like... I'm not going to remember that. Yeah. And I'm like, I've already shown it 6 times. I don't need to be there again. Yeah. I mean, unless you remind me over for supper. And sure, I'll let myself in. Yeah. Now, there's a lot of things that being a realtor can kind of suck at times. Like, when people get mad at us for stuff we can't control, that's always fun. But mainly it's the lock boxes.
The lock boxes are kind of a bugger some days. They are. Some days you're like, oh, I like the simplicity of just having a dial on it. And then you're like, eh. Yeah. But it's really nice to be able to give somebody a code, you know, if the homeowner locks themselves out, we can send you a digital code and you can you can use the key to get into your house to get your keys.
Yeah, and it changes all the time. And we can give that code then to anybody, not anybody, but...
And if they use it once, then it's dead. It'll never be used
again. You set a time frame. Those are nice. And then the inspector can come in at a certain time and appraiser a certain time. It's very nice. And then we know who's going. And it usually sends a text of...
And you can also, you can sign up your homeowners too, so that they get a text if somebody enters the house and things like that, which is great.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I guess I didn't look into
It's sometimes really delayed. Like the last couple of weeks, I don't know if the cell service has been bad or what, but I've been getting notifications like a day later.
That'd be almost worse. Yeah. Because you're as a homeowner and it's 10 o'clock at night, somebody entered your house. You're really?
Right now? At 6 in the morning, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody's showing up. Yeah. Yeah, it makes you really think, did I tell somebody they could go? Shoot. Yeah.
But most of the time they're instantaneous. So it'll say, and then if you we can push end on ours. So then it also tells them when you're done. Yeah. If we remember to push end.
I have the agent safety thing on. It's so bad. Okay, Brady, so many times he calls me. I'm like, oh my gosh, he knows I'm at a showing, and he's like, "Are you safe?" And he's like if he calls, I deny it. I push the instant reply, kind of call you later, and then all of a sudden he's like, he texts "Are you okay?" And I'm like, yes. He goes, it's sent an alert again. And it's going to be like the boy who called wolf situation. Someday I'm going to need it. And he's going to be like, oh, it's an accident.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a nice safety feature, though. If you're going into a house with somebody you don't know, it alerts them if you haven't checked in. So.
Yeah, definitely. And usually I try to tell somebody where I'm at. So,
right.
But you can find me. No, but yeah, there's always perks. It's usually light switches and lock boxes and just cold houses and snow.
Things just don't work
this time of year.
Yeah, and just a quick note on the snow. We're getting rain. I don't know. We're getting so much rain with the snow this year that it's going to be an icy mess. So try to put some salt out, but try to keep your paths clean.
Here's the thing: salt is. It's very difficult, okay? Or expensive and stuff. It sucks to spend the money on it, but if somebody slips and falls outside your house before they get into it and they get hurt, they're not coming into your house to come see it. Sorry, they're going to the hospital. So you might as well salt it.
Keep them clean.
They'll love it.
Yeah, keep them clean and salted. And sometimes if you put salt down, it does last for a while. Yeah. It stays on the surface.
Yeah, then every time it keeps snowing or icy and stuff. Yeah, we've been salting.
Keeps it easier to shovel as well.
Yeah, we've been salting our business. God, it's so fun. Yeah, salt everything. Okay, that's all I got.
Thanks for listening this week. Have a great week. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And we'll see you next week.
See ya.
And remember, who you work with matters.